So we're here at the Kepak stand at Ploughing 2025, and I'm joined here now by Kepak's Head of Agri-business, Mick O'Dowd. Mick, can you tell us a little bit about what's happening here today at the Kepak stand at Ploughing 2025?
Yeah, thanks very much, Breffney. We're here on the Certified Irish Angus stand. We've been here the last number of years, and what's brilliant for Kepak, I suppose, is it's an opportunity to engage with our suppliers. So, you know, we've a good team of staff from right around our 4 sites in Ireland, our 4 beef and lamb sites around Ireland, and farmers just and their families come in, they have a cup of tea, they have a chat, and I think that's the number one piece about being here today, is to have that engagement with our suppliers, listen to them, and you always get great engagement on a day like this, you know.
Yeah, so I suppose there's been farmers calling in and out here all day, and I suppose a lot of them guys are just, our farmers are just your suppliers. They're in touch base with their factory agent or the people that they know in the business, and I suppose just catch up and see what's happening for the year ahead, or what their plans are.
That's it, Breffney. Obviously the centrepiece here is the schools, the Angus Schools competition, and as everybody knows about that, that's a brilliant competition for TY students. So it starts off with transition year students, and we'd really encourage schools around the country to engage in that. But the schools that have been selected to get the 5 Angus calves, there's 5 schools, and they're here with their calves. So then, as well as the farmers and their families coming in, their children and their whole families are coming in, they're learning about that. So it's a brilliant way. These students are the best advocates for agriculture in Ireland, in my opinion. They're really so passionate about it. They're really interesting projects. This year's schools are from Cork, Waterford, Tipperary, Dublin, so they're from all around the country. They do a brilliant job, and we're delighted to be associated with them.
Yeah, and I suppose, Mick, what kind of, as we heard a little bit today about the research projects that some of these students are doing, what kind of things do we see, some of the projects looking into? What kind of areas do they examine?
Yeah, so it will really range from one year to the next, there's obviously always a high sustainability aspect to it, and that could be, from, emissions to packaging. Brilliant project here behind me on packaging. Previous years, health and safety really strong, the breeding, genetics. So it's really up to the school to decide what they want to focus on. But I've been lucky enough to travel with them then when they go to Brussels on their trip, and when the schools present to the MEPs, and their passion, how articulate they are, it's really inspiring now to see them and to fully engage with the MEPs, and these group will be no different, So today, it's been nice and steady flow throughout the yesterday, Tuesday, and today, and we expect something similar tomorrow, So it's really good on that front, Breffney.
Yeah, and Mick, of course, there's a big focus this year, and we're hearing a lot more talk about generational renewal in farming, in both beef and sheep farming. But I suppose, what are Kepak as a processor doing to help encourage that, and even on the sustainability piece?
Yeah, so this year we actually launched a Young Sheep Farmer Forum, we met with young sheep farmers. We brought them to different farms. We brought them over to Paris as well, and I suppose what's coming out of that is what they feel. Rather than us, the industry, kind of telling the government or telling the other industry stakeholders, it's the young farmers outlining what they want to do. So I think the more of that's happening across the industry, because the sustainability of the industry is going to be built on the next generation, and obviously it's a team of the ploughing in general, and every processor, I suppose, in the industry is focusing on doing that. So that's one example that we've done. We'll be doing that on the beef side as well later on this year as well.
Yeah, so I suppose it's probably one of the big challenges for the sector faces, is getting more young people and young skilled people into key roles in managing farms and producing the type of beef cattle and sheep that the Kepak and other processors need.
Yeah, and what students also get when they come in here, and they get to engage with the various people, because we would have people here today that aren't just directly involved in agriculture or procurement. There'll be people from our HR team, our operations team, our sustainability team. So the people that are coming in, the young students that are coming in here, and young farmers, they're seeing what opportunities are to work in the industry, because there's obviously a lot of part-time farming as well. There's part-time beef and sheep farmers who are very passionate about the industry, want to work in the industry, and a lot of the people that we have here are part-time farmers as well. So I think having a platform here at Ploughing is really good for that, to educate people on that.
Well, Mick, thank you very much for joining us on the live stream, and that's all we have time for now. Back to studio.